Good evening. Tomorrow night we launch Dark Age of Man Chronicles. We are going to play at least four sessions. That was the agreed chronicle length. And we launch that tomorrow, August 20th, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. We will record it, but I have been setting up the map of Dredge, of the land of Dredge, England in Roll20. So I've got Dredgewater, I've got Holloway, I've got the three alderman areas, I've got Howard Town, the other big city, and then of course East Umbria is labeled. The Irish lands on the other side of Dredge are labeled, and of course the border north is the top border of the map. Much unknown is there's just a lot of the area that you assume people haven't seen in the Dark Ages. People didn't always leave their local. But I've also put in their simple die rolls now. They won't have to go over here and pick it. They can just hit the button. So, for instance, when I roll my RSC, I'll click a button, and they'll know that I've rolled a 15. I won't mention in session, but if they're paying attention, they'll see that I've rolled a... why didn't it show up here? Should have showed up here. That's weird. Oh, it's not showing on my rolls. That's really bizarre. It should be showing on my rolls. Yeah, in bar, shows a macro. Yeah, okay, that's what I want. Anyway, so when they need to roll, they can just click their task roll, and we can modify it live, so we'll know it's 6 plus 2, 8, and we'll know whether they've succeeded. And then the RSC should show up here. It's really bizarre that it's not. So let me go over here real quick and clear. Enable chat timestamps. Let's throw that out. Okay, why? So now I should be able to hit the RSC. Yeah, and it shows what I've rolled right there, 4. And let's say I say, Dell, you need to make a mind check here at average. He'll roll the die, and he will, critical failure, absolutely in deep, deep trouble, right? So, but there we have it. So now we only have to click on one button to make the die roll, right? So we'll again be preparing to use or using Roll20. So it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow night. I have a map here now. There's some handouts. Their characters are in. I don't have all their characters, so I was able to put Brian's character in, but Sam and Dale will have to do that pretty quick. It's pretty easy, though. So I've got Brian's character in here, his body and everything's set. He's got his 2 moo counts. Bio and info, I'm not worried about that. I'll let him write that if he wants to. It's not that important. We just want them in here so we can modify the repute and everything as we play. Their cheat sheet for the NPC names when they need to know or be reminded of who the blacksmith in town is, etc., and of course who the aldermen are in the local area, and the basic difficulties for their task check. So if I say I need a tough check here, Dell, he knows he needs a 9 plus, 5 plus 2. He still fell, so Dell's already fell twice in my little test here. But anyway, I don't have any handouts yet. And there we have it. So I've got all of my stuff to build my little map, and I've even got music in here, which is fun. I won't play that, of course, in session because I don't want to have copyright issues on our live game. But there it is. So I am stepping into the future using Roll20. So I've got a map. The little green dots are the forest. The river Dredge runs here. Dredge runs, I should note this maybe. I wonder if you can put in a freehand. Right, Dredge runs north to south, right? So that just shows the direction Dredge runs, right? So it runs. So you'd be going upstream to go north. Of course, it's not a super fast moving river, but it flows from north to south toward the River Thames, further south in the country of England. I've got the actual map of England in here, I believe, our world map right here. So they should be able to, oh, it ain't gonna work. Why can't I blow that up? Anyway, they should be able to click on that and see where Dredge is, where the River Thames is, and where London is, Ireland, the island of Ireland. So I've got all that in here. It's ready to rock and roll. All we got to do is play. These are basic old Roman or Old Empire trails. These are major Old Empire trails. One that ran from east to west, and one that ran from north to south. the major old trails. There's obviously going to be many migration trails, and human beings passed through open country back in the day. So we have lakes with rivers, and we've got Mort. Down here's von Mort's keep and his land, where his land roughly starts, and his lakes. A block is a half a league, so one of these squares is a half a day's travel. So to go from Dredgewater to oh God, this is Daedra, not Daedra. Oh God, I can't remember the name of the alderman here, but it would be a it'd be a 2-day trip, right? Half a day is 1 day, 1.5 days, 2 days. So to get all the way over to Howardtown, you're looking at about a 3.5-day travel. Dredgewater, you can usually get across in a boat or a ferry, but there is a bridge in Mort's land called Mort Bridge. So you would have to risk traveling through Mort's land to get to that bridge to cross and narrow in the Dredge. Right, and then we're in Irish lands, Queen Osbert. And then Holloway here. Dale's character actually went to Holloway in one of our one-on-one sessions as a playtest. He went to Holloway to get some tools for the blacksmith of Dredgewater. So anyway, these are basically alderman lands right here, right? The 3 main aldermans that are in this upcoming chronicle, and then the large town of Howardtown here, and then of course our starting world, our starting city and town of Dredgewater right here. So anyway, it'll be very easy, and what's really cool about this now is all they got to do is click that RSC. I'll click the RSC in the session, but all they have to click is the task D12, and that'll roll their D12 for them. We modify live if they have any modifiers, so it'll be kind of fun. All right, everybody, have a wonderful weekend. Look forward to that. We will be going, I don't know if we'll be going out live. I'll be recording the session and then uploading it when we are done. So anyway, look forward to that. It's going to be the first official Dark Age of Man Chronicle. So I really am looking forward to this. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. Goodbye.